It's one of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run with the argument. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be stuck at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Baker to throw. He finds Mr. Reliable, Mike Evans. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Now Mayfield. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And it's 3rd down.
Third and 9. To throw is Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
17 yards.
First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a 1st down.
Gain of 17 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll run it for the first time with Najee Harris. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. On the handoff, it's Harris. He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. Good-looking screen play there, a gain of 11 and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the... underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
First and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Eric Stokes, the man there defensively to break that one up.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
Second and 10. That's Ibuka in motion. On the ground, this is Harris. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. That's Ibuka in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 29.
That's good.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9.
Yellow.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Fight on these two.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Yellow.
Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
So, not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Mahomes going to push this one forward. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Ripley.
On 2nd down, Pacheco. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. And he's in. Devin Duvernay. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead.
Buccaneers 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
180. Start.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
It is 3rd and long.
Hey, alert. 20. Up. 20 right.
To throw is Mayfield. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, Mayfield. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa. And how about that? His first career catch also becomes his first career NFL touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Buccaneers are on top. It's now 10-7.
Chiefs 7. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Duvernay on the return.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. Look at him go! Inside the 10. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 77 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10.
Chiefs 14. Buccaneers 10. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. On the handoff, it's Irvin. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. A give, and here comes Harris. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
At the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down.
That's another.
It's a 1st down and a gain of 16.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Mahomes now to throw again. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one's good for 13 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. Pacheco. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
One more time with Pacheco. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are out to a 21-10 lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. On 1st down, here's Irvin. And they'll bring down around the 27-yard line. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run with Irvin. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. Got a man. It's Ibuka. Complete. And he's going to have the Buccaneers first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
A gain of 14.
Now Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Throwing is Mayfield. Middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Outside, he's got Ibuka. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
On the ground, it's Irvin. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mayfield. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it's going to be 3rd down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
It is brought in the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. Downfield. Is caught by Brown. 23 yards on that pass play. First down, KC.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
And their only realistic chance to end the half with points is to throw the ball near the sideline, gain as many yards as you can, and then hopefully either get yourself in position to kick the field goal or at the very least in position where you can attempt a Hail Mary.
And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that fourth down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time fourth down stop.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
To kick off for the Buccaneers.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 34-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yellow.
Mahomes on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. There he goes. Inside the 30. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. A huge run from Pacheco. 39 yards.
So close to taking that one in. Good job defensively. They're able to force him out of bounds just shy of the pylon, but you can bet when he gets up, he's going to look over at his sideline, Mike, and be like, no, coach, keep me on the field. I want to finish this thing off.
Yellow. Let's go, Hey, 43, 15.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, KC. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Kings.
They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, Baker. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
3rd and 11. A run. Here's Harris. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down.
Well, maybe he's counting a little bit, Mike, on this defense being in pass mode, and maybe you can catch him off guard with the run call. In this case, the defense was ready for all of it. They hold him to no gain. They're going to have to bring out the punt team.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They've turned it over on down.
Relying on your kicker to throw the ball in an actual NFL game is certainly one choice, and that play from the jump just didn't seem like it had much of a chance. I mean, next time your kicker comes out there, just let him do his job and kick it.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. We'll get this forward to Worthy. And he'll get the penalty yards back, and more than that. He's a couple of yards short of the 1st down, a gain of 13.
A gain of 13 brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
180.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
A loss of 2.
That's Ibuka in motion.
At the 20.
Second down throw from Mayfield. He's got the connection there to Ibuka. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's caught. It's Evans. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6.
180!
That's Ibuka in motion. Here's a designed run. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And did the Chiefs get it? They did. Well, they come up with the turnover on defense, the quarterback choosing to keep it, and the defense choosing to take it away.
Mike, anytime a quarterback turns into a runner, the defense loves it. They want to take a shot at him. They want to take a shot at the ball, and that's exactly what they were able to do here. Force the fumble, get the ball back. Great job there by the defense.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the Bucs 35-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Yellow, yellow!
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He was taken down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete.
And this is blocked. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
Set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll go with the run, and Irving. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yellow!
On first down, it's Mahomes. one. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
Incomplete.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Second and 10. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Third down and 9.
Now, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. They'll take this in back at the 16. And they'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Their own 26-yard line.
Come on.
They'll start with an option play to the right. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. Now toss left side for Harris. Move up to the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 22 yards the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
Throwing is Baker. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
And a nice run. He's got a first down tackle made right at the 35-yard line. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Hey, alert 33. 180.
They go play action with Mayfield. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. A pass taken in by Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
At the 24-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. Here's a shot toward the end zone.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On play action. Mayfield. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
I can sit up here all day, Mike, and we can talk about the missed throw. But I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Give up the middle to Harris. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
A 44-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they inch a bit closer here in this fourth quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Duvernay on the return. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
From the 41, here's second and 8. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. Mahomes quickly out to right. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 15.
Patrick to throw. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
The tackle made back at
We
the
call them
25-yard
safeties
line.
because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie.
To throw is Mahomes. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there.
Incomplete.
And now it's going to be 3rd down.
Coverage by Benjamin Morrison.
So I'm not really sure if that would have mattered, Mike. I don't think they were going to have enough to pick up the 1st down either way, but at least if that ball's completed, 3rd down's just a little bit more manageable, because now after the incomplete, they find themselves in 3rd and pass.
He's going to be out of bounds. He is well shy where he needed to get to. It'll bring up 4th down. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Alert. 20. What's up?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Irving. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his second touchdown now here in the season opener. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
26. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On 1st down is Mayfield. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll look underneath here for Dillon. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Gotta have it, 4th and 4. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Mike, anytime you have a mobile quarterback and it's 4th down, your philosophy on defense has to be take him away first. And that's exactly what this defense did here, being able to contain the quarterback, keep him short of that 1st down marker, and get off the field on 4th down.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Smith again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
35-yard line. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Here comes the jet sweep. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Interesting. You don't see a lot of jet sweeps on third down. It seems to be more of like a first and second down call because it kind of goes with more of the under center run game and play action game. So they go to it on third down. Really nice job there by the defense. Non-traditional play call. Good discipline. They're able to bring up fourth down.
Here comes a return. And it's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
When they called that sweep, Mike, obviously they're thinking, let's pick up the first down. They didn't quite get to the chains, but I think they're going to be pretty happy with that game.
They'll drop to throw. That is brought in by Buccaneers. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's first and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, the short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. It's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And the Chiefs will take over possession here at the 44.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Yellow.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Second and 11. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.